Ikoku Godson Orlando, the Police Public Relations Officer in Imo State.
All right, sir. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
My pleasure too.
Yes, sir. So we are in Imo. We've learned a lot, heard a lot about the command here.
In Imo is such that one can say is challenging, interesting, and dramatic. Imo can be said to be controversial, and as a result, you have to be on your toes every time to police Imo effectively, and that we've been able to do in the past few years, and we're still doing.
Recently, something.
The situation in Olu, I can tell you presently, is calm. Normalcy has returned. Life has returned to Olu. There is no issues, and we are consolidating on that. We are ensuring that everything that has to do with normalcy and life is just normal and without any hitches. And I can tell you that security agencies are still there, especially the police. One of the key points of policing in this area is that the security agencies work in one accord. The synergy in Imo between the security agencies is such that one can say is, if not the best, will be second or third as all over the federation. So we enjoy that support from other sister security agencies, and the result is the relative peace we are witnessing within the states for years now, and we are still witnessing. So I can tell you that the command has performed very, very well. In a scale of 100, I'll score the command 90. First and foremost, you will agree with me that the state government, this particular state government is just about a year old. You don't expect so much, but I can tell you that within the shortest time, within this short period, within the time under review, the state government has really performed wonders for the police. They have been very, very supportive. On a personal note, I can say the support we've gotten from the police is such that I don't think any other state that has just spent 1 year in service can be able to receive it. The state governor, let me start by saying, during the ELSAS protest, he was solidly behind us, and seeing what's transpired and all the destructions and everything, he promised to rebuild everything and to also rebuild all the burnt and vandalized police station, and to find a way to also assist police officers cushion the effect of such issues that has to do with destruction of lives and properties. He also went as far as receiving the Inspector General of Police when he came for on-the-spot assessment of what happened during that period. And he did not only receive him, after receiving him, he followed the Inspector General of Police to every point he went to, and also escorted him back to the airport and waved him farewell. And immediately the governor came on board, the governor established and launched the Operation Search and Flush. The Operation Search and Flush is the a security partnership that span through all the security agencies in Imo State, the civil defense, DSS, police, Navy, Air Force, the Army, and all that, contributing men and other logistics to ensure that we'll be able to provide security to all the nooks and crannies of Imo State. And that has created so much impact in the security of lives and property in Imo State. And I can also tell you, if not for some little hitches that we are experiencing, the state government planned another security establishment, because I have it on good authority that there are also some vehicles that the state government has purchased with the intent also to roll out for security purpose. And also, we have received some kind of assistance and support from the state government, which I cannot be able to say on air. And we also received another kind of support when we were recruiting the special community policing special constables. I can tell you today that the state government not only assisted in recruiting, they also ensured that those people are transported to the various places of training, and they also ensure that those people are fed and taken care of while in training. And it might also interest you to know that the state government is the sole organization that is taking care of paying them little stipends or allowances, whichever way you can think about it. And these people are working together with the police because they are attached to various divisional police headquarters, and I can tell you that their presence has also assisted immensely in provision of life, protection of lives and property in whichever area that they are working. And there are made so much news headlines. The one that had to do with kidnapping of the auxiliary bishop of Owerri, Bishop Moses Chikwe. To God be the glory. Men of the command has arrested the kidnappers, and they have confessed, and they went ahead to explain their roles in the incident. So we cannot just do that without the support of the government, and the governor has been very, 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 very supportive. Yes. Though we don't have, it's not too prevalent here, that kind of clashes, but we cannot say we don't have skirmishes of it here and there. So we are also battling it. But I can tell you that one of the useful mechanisms that has worked for us here is the use of community engagement, community stakeholders engagement. The Commissioner of Police has gone on what we call the senatorial, the zonal or senatorial community engagement, where he assembled the stakeholders in all the three senatorial zones. He assembled them, like the one of Olu senatorial zone was done in Olu police station, where we called on the locals, the local community, their stakeholders, talking about the traditional rulers, market women, IMC chairman, that's the local government chairperson, then the Hausa community, religious leaders, youth bodies, and the President General of the towns of those various communities, where we assembled them in Olu, and we were able to interact with them, and we were able to talk to them on the need for peaceful coexistence. We also went ahead to do the same thing in Okigwe senatorial zone, where every other community and local government had to assemble in Okigwe police station, and we also did the same. We also did the same where we are going to talk exclusively to people, the local community people, that is people from the grassroots, on the need to protect human life instead of trying to destroy them, on the need to ensure that we allow the law take its course instead of reprisal attacks on issues that have to do with. So, and I can tell you that we're really making progress. The governor has appointed a special advisor on community policing. I don't know if you know about that. I think Imo State is one of the states that have it.